Alright guys, how's it going? We got a new case here. I said I wouldn't buy a case unless I could see it in person. The reason behind that is because it's kind of a crapshoot. 50-50 if you get a good one or a bad one. But anyway, I took another chance because I wanted to see this one, the Stockman. And this is... I don't have many Stockmans, but I picked up this one from... It's the American Workman series, and it's a cool design. I love the design. Whoever designed it did a great job. But let's take a look at it, see what's going on. I'll quick look at what else I got. A couple of Cattleman series and a few Frosts and a couple of Gerber Mansfield. Awesome knife. And a little Whittler from Old Forge. But anyway, let's get in and have a look at this case here. Like I say, American Workman series, and fantastic design. I love it, and I saw it on Rusty Miner's channel. Check him out. He's got an awesome channel. He's got some fantastic knives, and he's got a bunch of case knives in recently, and he's a Tucson expert in my opinion. But anyway, let's have a look at this knife. Blade length is just over 3 1/4 there. Nice clip blade, and it's carbon steel, 1095. Wonderful clip point there. Feels awesome in the hand. It's good weight to it. Let's see what other blades we've got. We've got a sheep's foot here. I love this sheep's foot, and it's got a model number on there, I believe, 6375, and 1095 underneath that, which is the steel. Fantastic blade for pull cuts, and it'd be very useful. You can see there's a bit of rubbing on the blade here. And the reason behind that, and which is the fault in this knife, not a fault in design, it's a fault in whoever put it together. I cannot get this blade up. That's a spare blade, and I've got a good thumbnail here, and it's strong, especially grown for knives. But you can see, and maybe hear, the hump of the blade there will not get past this thumbnail nick, so I have to lift up the sheep's foot to get the spare blade out, put the sheep's foot back, and there's a spare blade. I'm not normally a fan of spare blades, but I do like the shortened version, the short spare blade on this Stockman. And then we've got CS there for carbon steel. I believe they come in stainless also, and yeah, that's about it. I'm no expert on case. I have a bunch of them, and like I say, the last few years, quality's just not there. I don't know if they've got quality control or what, but let's listen to this blade go back in. You'll hear it click. It's clicking past that thumb bit there. Anyway, I used half of a peg. I'll just go and retrieve it. Alright, I used half of a closed peg. Here we are. Kind of sharpened the end there, because although my thumbnail is strong, I was splitting it on this the other day. Now let's have a better look at what goes on. See, I'm lifting it there. It will not go past. So I think I've got a cure for it. I'm not going to send it back, although I probably should. But I got this from Chicago Knife Works. These knives from Chicago Knife Works. Pretty good company, and I'm sure they'll take it back in exchange, but such a hassle. These are 78 bucks on Amazon, by the way. I paid a little less from Chicago, but Amazon would have been better choice for me, to be honest, because it's a lot easier to send them back. But I can wrench it up that way. Now, to me, I want to be able to take this blade out, right, without having to open this, do that, and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna have a quick fix on this. To me, that's not good. And the badge also is not being put in perfect. I like the badge on this one, but I can feel a transition here on the bottom. It isn't on the top, so it's being put in a little bit squiffy. There's just doesn't seem to be that much care gone in. I don't know. I mean, it's not a fault of the manufacturing of the blades or anything like that. It's whoever's putting this stuff together, even putting the badge in and pressing a bit too hard on the downside, just spoils it for me a little. But like I say, I'm not going to send it back. We're going to have a go at a quick fix, so let's get on with that. So my plan for a quick fix is just shaving a little bit off of the hump there, just tiny little bit, which is a shame to mess with the blade because it's got this nice bead blast finish, but I'm interested in using this as a working knife, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, that wasn't easy to do with a flashlight in my mouth. I've took a little bit off of there. Let's see if it works enough to get past that nail nick on the sheep's foot. Yeah, that's working. There we go. It's still catching a little. You might think this, it's a one-off, I got one, mine's perfect. Well, this isn't your video, it's my video, and mine isn't perfect, and I think they should all be perfect. I mean, somebody surely at the factory should check that blade comes out without catching, right? Or am I being too picky? I don't think so. And a friend of mine I was chatting to, who's in another part of the country, that we were talking about what knives we were ordering, and I said about this, they ordered one too, exact same problem. Not only that, exact same problem on the badge. Now even Rusty Miner's video, he had a bit of blade rub, not as bad as this. I can feel it catching now, but I don't really want to take any more off of there. But what I am going to do is I'm going to polish it on the buffer and just take that slight mark out. Let's see if I can do that. Alright, we polished her up, and yeah, pretty good. You see the blade rub down the blade, but that's not what I did. I did that little bit on there, little bit up top there. Anyway, can't really see it much. Yeah. Polish, I use this stuff, great stuff. Mother's Mag and aluminum polish, good stuff. Anyway, let's test her. Test it out. Let's have another final look at it. Beautiful clip point blade here. I love the weight, I love the feel of this knife, the spring tension, like Rusty says on his video. Yeah, medium. Yeah, nice spring tension on it. Sheep's foot, awesome. And let's see if we can get this little spare blade out. Yep, here we go. Alright. So I'm a lot happier now, but let me know what you think in the comments. Shouldn't have to do that in my opinion, not on a almost an $80 knife. Everything else is good on this, Slight gapping on the between the brass liner there, just slight, nothing to mention much really. All the transition on the synthetic plastic covers, and like I say, it's a work knife for me, and I think it's an awesome design, a really nice knife, but something's going a little bit off with case over the last few years. The quality control is really pretty nasty. Let's have a little comparison. Here we got a Cattleman's here. Made in China. I think I paid something like $15 for this. And it's another Stockman. And this one's in 440, I think. Yeah, there we go. 3-blade Stockman. And the badge put in. Perfect. Perfect. Couldn't get any better than that. Nice clip point. Sort of a sheep's foot here. And let's see if we can get a little spare blade out. Yeah, no problem. I mean, if they can do it for 15 bucks, why can we not get it? And I checked all of these knives, all of the Frosts. They're all very good. My most expensive knife had the problem. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to show you this. This is what I got. Love the knife. Not too happy about cases, quality control these days. And that's why I said before I would not pick another case knife up without getting my hands on it first and checking it out. But I took a chance, and I should have listened to my gut feeling. But there you go. Catch you later, guys.